does anybody here still go to theme parks? You got kids, right?
Of course.
All right. So you been in Knott's Berry Farm?
Yeah.
All right. So for a second, Knott's Berry Farm, we're starting to get the fucking rep of being like the most ratchet theme park. I mean, there's fights. Tassels there all the time. I mean,
I thought that was Magic Mountain.
It's been great.
Is that where the
recently.
kids ride the pony? They
No.
ride the pony?
No, dude, like Knott's is the place where you'll see, like, remember, like not too long ago, the motherfucker was climbing the Supreme Scream.
Yep.
Yeah.
There was people fighting. There was a shooting there. So
It's the
you know,
Southwest
as they would honor and put some respect, if something God forbid happened like that at Disneyland, they fucking were like, we can't let Don Knotts' fucking legacy die out like this. So they stepped it up and put a hell of a good money on their security. And people had it got to the point where they're like, yeah, like this could be coming to the park. They're like, all that shit that you saw in those videos, they're not tolerating, bro. You fucking cut in line, they're kicking you the fuck out the park now. They got like,
Word?
they don't got those old ass securities no more. They got like those fools that like all wanted to be cops.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, like they're like, hey,
Wow.
fool. They're like,
Word.
they're like, you can stay here, get the fuck out. We ain't gonna get that reputation. But and I looked it in and started hitting fools up that like have been there, and I'm like, I gotta make a return there because first of all, we're not out there fucking around,
Right.
But we seen
I've
fools
been
that are
there.
fucking around.
I've been there recently, and it's pretty good. It's pretty top notch.
Yeah, like they got
No
their
one's
shit,
acting the fool.
because they got their shit together. Congratulations to Knott's Berry Farm, bro.
Wow.
They didn't let stupid people ruin a good historic theme park that has attributed so much to California's history.
They got summer nights, dude. You gotta go.
Hey, I've always loved Knott's. Knott's is one of the best. But I always, dude, for some reason in my head,
You can get
I always thought it was Magic Mountain that was the most like.
That's where all the cholos go.
Yeah.
They used to go, but they all those fools got the schools kicked out. You know what I mean?
You can get shots.
And they're probably going to get security. People are going to see what's happening with Knott's, and they're probably going to
No,
follow suit.
they have the security on. Like they just didn't make a whole big deal. Like what they did is they started kicking out. They're like, "Hey, fool, how hard is it to identify what cholos are coming in for fucking LAUSD? Kick out the bald fools." You know what I mean?
Yep.
It's not like they know they're not stupid. So when they did that in the '90s and they kicked out fools for Grand Night, that stopped it and let them know. And number one, that shit is fucking far as fuck for like all the schools that kind of have, you know, a few puzzle pieces that are out there,
Yeah.
you know, fucking around. They're like, yeah, fool, we're not even gonna take you fools that far. You fools don't deserve it.
Right.
So it's like that's really what it comes down to. Like Six Flags has this shit together already, where like they'll kick you out for a shirt, and they have kicked me out for a shirt that had a picture of Bud.
Word?
Yeah, they kicked me out for that shit.
Damn.
I was like, I paid for this ticket, and I was gonna start some shit, but I was like, I'm gonna just leave, dog, just leave.
Damn, that's crazy.
I left and got drunk.
You're like,
I mean, I
"Screw
got
Bugs."
very angry though, cause I'm like, bro, the ticket. You know, what I mean, I was younger, bro. I was like, that shit. I was like, I'm feeling this. But yeah,
Yeah. I used to love Magic Mountain. My favorite ride was the Batman coaster and then the Riddler one. That was.
I never went because I grew up in New York. We didn't have that. You know,
Did-
we
you
had,
didn't
you
have
want
it-
to go Coney
we
Island?
had some called. We had Six Flags, but it was
Well,
called
we had
Great
Cyclone.
Adventure. No, that was Action Park, and that was the greatest. Yo, they made a movie on the place that we used to go to Action Park, right?
yeah.
Oh no, Cyclone was Brooklyn,
Island.
Coney
Yeah.
Island,
Coney Island, right?
Island, my bad.
It's still right now.
I just
back
went
then.
when I went with my
Didn't that
girl.
shit get wiped
New
out the
York.
last time there was
Yo,
a big ass tornado?
No, bro. That thing's still there. Me and my
It's
fiance
still
went
there,
last
B.
time.
You get on that shit.
Bro, and it's
That
been
shit
there
be
for 100
rattling the
yeah,
whole
bro,
fucking
comes
ride,
off
like-
comes off the track.
That's the scariest shit, bro. Like
Bro,
even the one in Santa Monica, I
People
see
have
the
died
shit.
on it.
I see the shit in Santa Monica, and I'm like,
But
I always
that's
think-
what makes it part
Yes.
of fun. Part of the fun.
Yo, it's been
nah,
there
dude, fuck that. You're over the water, the thing tips over, you got a
might
fucking
die.
anchor, you're dying.
Yo, two things. So Cyclone, like that thing, I think it's about 100 years old or more. Multiple people have died on it, and I just went back the last time I was there. And when you hit the turns, that thing literally like half the wheels
flip.
come off. Yeah, when you go into that thing, and the thing goes right back onto the track, and it's all wooden, all old. Cyclone is the greatest, right? So then we had Action Park back in the 80s and 90s. And Action Park, they made a movie about it because there was this thing called the Cannonball Loop.
Is that what the dinosaur ride?
No.
Here's the Cyclone right here, right?
Yes, that's yes, that's the. Is that the Cyclone?
A wooden coaster,
That's
too.
No.
Wooden coasters
It's all white.
rearrange your spine,
Don't
bro.
look like it.
Hey,
Oh yeah, it
you.
might be. Yeah, it's just.
Over here.
Hold on.
Wooden
Yeah, that could
coasters
be it.
rearrange your spine, dog.
Hey, man, let me tell you, the last time
Yeah.
I rode the Colossus.
It's closed. It's closed now. I
That's
think.
it.
they
That-
shut it
no,
down.
that's
Yeah,
not
it's
close.
That's
oh.
my childhood, though. Colossus.
Yeah,
Shit,
but do
Six
you
Flags.
remember the last time you rode that fucking coaster, and dude, seriously, it fucking
was
had its
shaky.
way with me.
2007.
It fucked me up,
That
dude.
was shaky.
2007 was the last time I rode it.
It's around there. Mine was 2008.
They probably didn't shut it. They probably shut it down not long after that.
Dude, but it was. I mean, the Revolution is smooth compared to like what the Colossus. The Colossus would. Man, that shit hurt.
And they
Yo, let me
redid it
give you a
couple times.
pain story real quick. So at Action Park in Jersey, this was like, this theme park was crazy. They're the craziest rides. People died there and everything. It was real bad. So there was a thing called the Alpine Slide. You could look this thing up. Me and my boy Rob went on them. We didn't know nothing about it. It was like a water park, right? So we were you're just in your bathing suit when you go to these water parks, and you got like sandals, whatever. We get on these things, and it's literally like a skateboard type of thing with a little handle like this for a brake. And you go on, it's smooth like concrete down like a luge, like an Olympic luge, right? And the only thing that you can do on a brake is that oh man, listen. So this thing, that's just the tiniest little thing that you can see. And see how close those people are? So if that girl hits her brake, you go slamming right into the back. No, listen, that's made of concrete. You come down, like at the end, every third or fourth person was missing skin. I'm not joking. You had like a 1 in 3 chance of making it down without sliding down concrete. And most boys were you just wore your shorts and that was it. Me and my friend were racing. My friend hit a turn at like probably 20 and flipped. Yo, he had skin missing on elbows, knees, head.
There was no water.
Man.
You're just
no, it's dry. You're in like a golf cart going down a luge.
It was at a water park.
Not even a golf cart, a little like
crate with wheels.
Yeah, there was a water park, and bro, they had this other thing called the cannonball loop. Yo, you'd lose your teeth. You'd lose your teeth. You would when it would go halfway around. Sometimes you didn't have enough momentum and you just fall and people's teeth would fall out. Like, I'm not joking, man. It was so bad. They had to shut it down. They made a movie about it.
It's part of the adventure.
Crazy, yeah, man. It was called Great Adventure. That was no joke, man. No, Great Adventure was different. That was Action Park. Oh, my God, it was crazy.
It's part of the action.
Oh, Action Park, yeah.
Yes, it was called Action Park. That's where we used to go.
Oh,
It was
yeah.
the greatest rides, but you could die. The cliff
I
I
have watched some of that movie.
Well, they have a cliff, too, that you could jump off of and die as well.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It was horrifying.
Yeah, they said in the 18 years it was open, 5 people died.
Yep, sounds right.
Damn,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
Oh, man.
And people still kept going.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
it's probably a good time if you survived.
Yeah.
Man,
without any cuts or bruises, you probably were dancing.
Yeah.
I mean,
You had to get great.
the
great
best way to survive is just hang out by the bar.
Yeah.
That way you can still find a bear later.
You'll be all right.
that sounds right. Totally.